If you don't know, Deltarune and Undertale are like top-down, turn-based RPGs. And Deltarune is like the not necessarily the sequel, but it's very much the follow-up to Undertale. I think what makes these games special and what really draws me to them is the fact that within most turn-based games, it's like when the enemies are attacking you, you kind of just have to stand there and take it, and that's very unappealing to me. Granted, I haven't played a ton of turn-based games, so maybe I just have to get more into the genre, but what really draws me to Undertale as well as Expedition 33, which came out earlier this year and is also amazing, is just the fact that you can dodge attacks. In Undertale specifically, when the enemy is attacking you, it turns into almost like a bullet hell sequence where you control your heart, and you move it around to dodge attacks. And then, I mean, there are a bunch of different ways that the combat manifests itself. Because the other thing about Deltarune and Undertale is that every enemy has unique attack patterns, right? So no two enemies are going to attack the same way, and so the combat is very dynamic. It's always keeping you on your toes. You're always having to like learn new enemy attack patterns. And yeah, so the combat I think is really great in Undertale and Deltarune. The other thing about these games is that you don't actually have to kill anybody. That was a really interesting wrinkle in Undertale. I'm not entirely sure how it plays out in Deltarune. Like in Undertale, like the decisions that you make really impact the story. In Deltarune, it's one of those things where I'm kind of going through it as a good guy. I'm trying not to kill people. I've still yet to see exactly how that's gonna end up, and like what the differences are between them. So we'll see with Undertale. But just the fact that you don't have to kill anybody, I think is it's cool. The other thing about Deltarune and Undertale is the writing. It's great. It's very clever. It's very charming. It's witty. It's a genuinely funny game, and it's not funny in a cringe way. It's not funny in like, I don't know, like a Borderlands way where it's like, hey, look at my balls, right? I actually feel like the main reason why you would want to play these games is because of the writing. Like falling in love with the extremely likable characters, getting enwrapped in like the storyline and the interactions between them. The lore I think is pretty deep, right? Where like after you play it, you're probably gonna want to look up like lore videos to explain all the things you missed.